Hello and welcome to another Chelsea chat, and tonight it was Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Chelsea 2. I thought overall a very good performance. Yeah, we started off a little bit slow, but we grew into the game. When I say we started off a little bit slow, fair play to Brighton. Their pressing early on was absolutely excellent. They really had the bit between their teeth and they tried putting it on us all night. But to be fair, in the first half, second half of the first half, we really took control of the game. Playing on the break, yeah, but some of the chances we had were absolutely glorious. We scored a great goal with a Cole Palmer header. Oh, what a move. I think it was Mudryk to Gallagher. Gallagher, a inch perfect ball to Cucurella, who'd gone out to the left. He swung a ball in. I don't know if he was going for Cole Palmer or if he was just aiming at space, but a lovely ball in. Cole Palmer meets it and it loops over the goalkeeper. 1-0. Other bits that I can mention really in the first half, Nicholas Jackson putting it over from about 2 yards out. Yes, he was under pressure, but surely just open your body up, let it just hit your foot basically, and that's in. He's leaning back, he's stretching, and over it goes. Then Nicholas Jackson has a goal disallowed. I've watched that 3 times now. I can't see a push on Lamptey, but apparently this innocuous push on Lamptey, which didn't seem to make any difference to the pattern of the game. Maybe if you saw things differently, tell me. But I've watched it 3 times now. I can't see any significant foul. Nothing you wouldn't get in a normal penalty area on any given game. If they're going to disallow that, after goals that are scored each year are going to be disallowed. So unlucky Nicholas Jackson there. We had Mudryk go off with concussion. I've watched it a few times. You can see he goes in, you can see his arms up, but VAR couldn't see any significant evidence. What's wrong with their cameras? You would have thought with VAR they'd be able to pad in and see what actually happened there. Not enough significant evidence. Absolutely ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. They seem to have significant evidence when, like Badiashile the other week pushed someone, and yet they can't see that. So Lamptey was lucky to be on the pitch. How that is it Webster at the back? Proper dirty piece of work. How he stayed on that pitch, I don't know, because our players were getting booked. I think Gallagher got booked, didn't he? Caicedo got booked, Cucurella got booked, and that Webster, he got away with a lot worse, consistently as well. I do wonder about some of these referees, I really do. They had the odd chance. They had Gross, who probably should have scored, but he missed at the near post. Anyway, we goes in, and I think I'm feeling pretty good about this game. We got a fair bit of control on it. Second half, and Nkunku'd come on as a substitute for Mudryk, who'd gone off with concussion. I tell you what, he looked the business tonight. It was only patches because obviously he's not up to match fitness, but some of the passing, some of the space, some of the way he takes players with him, I think he's going to be a proper class act when he's fully match fit. Anyway, he scored. Lovely ball in from Gusto, and a nice cool finish. Just opens his body up, lets it hit his foot basically, and then it goes. And we're actually strolling it. They're giving it a go. Do take me out of to them. Can't stand them. I think they're a right bunch of that geezer up front. That number 9, the one that got James sent off. Well, James got himself sent off, but you know what I mean. Oh, I don't even think I could watch that every week. He's a proper wimp. That's all I can say. Rolling over, even with the James thing. He was petulant. Reece James had come on. How long had he been on? 10 minutes? I can't remember the geezer's name up front, to be honest with you. I should look it up, shouldn't I? I'll know it once I bring the team sheets up. He's putting proper pressure on. He actually kicks Reece James, and over he goes. It would have been a Chelsea free kick. Reece James, as he's going down, then lashes out at him. Hardly touches him. Let's be right about it. even us lot that have played up the park, we just turned around and laughed at that. He didn't. He rolled round and round. I think he was even holding his face at one point, and he's holding his leg. VAR. Referee comes over. I knew it was a sending off. Reece James is sent off for pure petulance. Was it 70 odd minute, 73rd minute, 78th minute, something like that. After that, we dropped back. Lucky we brought Thiago Silva on because he kept that ship at the back really nice and steady. They had a few chances, but I'll tell you what, our defending was pretty good tonight. As a team, we defended. We used our heads. As soon as Cole Palmer got a chance to go up into the corner to take pressure off us, he did. And Kunku would do the same on the other side. People threw their bodies in front of the ball. Chalobah was absolutely superb tonight, by the way. Absolutely superb. Gallagher, I'd love to see his stats. He ran his socks off. It was a great defensive effort from the whole team. And we held on, and deservedly so, because to be fair, we should have been probably 3 or 4 up in the first half. And we're really starting to look like a team. And I never thought, even 5-6 games ago, I'd be saying that. We're 6th in the league now. If we can beat Bournemouth at the Bridge on Sunday, we're guaranteed Europa League football. And I think from where we was, that'll be a pretty good effort. I said at the start of the season, 6th or 8th is an improvement. Everyone wants Champions League football, don't they? But let's not kid ourselves. From where we were, and that tonight, with Brighton pressing like that, and they can press, and they are physical, we would have capitulated last season. They'd have won that game, and we'd have lost. So I think we're looking a lot more like a team. We're fighting for each other. It's great to see. And you can see a style, both when we've got the ball and when we haven't got the ball. And, by the way, when we need to, we can play on the break. Remind me a bit of an old Mourinho side. Some of the one-touch stuff. Lovely, lovely. So there we go. That's it. I'm going to score this team. Petrovic is going to get a 6.5. Didn't stand a chance on the goal. Distribution was good. Couple of good punches. A good catch that I can remember. Didn't have a great deal to do, but what he did have to do, he done well. Shame he didn't keep a clean sheet. Felt a bit sorry for him there. Gusto at right back gets a 7.5. Thought the lad was superb. What a great ball in for Nkunku's goal. And he was good defensively. The shame is, it looks like he's injured, and Reece James has been sent off and got a 3-match ban now. We tried to shoot ourselves in the foot, I think. It's all right saying all the young players, but James is 24 years old, isn't he? England international, and I won't lay into him too much. I rate the lad really highly, but you can't do stuff like that, especially when you're captain. It's taking a pee, that is, isn't it? Anyway, Gusto gets a 7.5. Inside of him, we had Chalobah, who gets an 8.5 from me tonight. I thought the lad was absolutely out of this world in everything he did. Getting across, blocking, headers, playing the ball forward when he could. I just thought he had an excellent game. Next to him, Badiashile gets a 6.5. I thought he was pretty decent tonight. There were a few mistakes that I can remember. Even on their goal, you've got to get to that ball first. And Danny Welbeck beat him to it. That's like, getting beat by old Father Time, isn't it, really? You might as well have me on there chasing after the ball with him. And I've got Danny Welbeck. He's about 103. And he gets in front of Badiashile. But the good outweighed the bad. I thought he was pretty decent. Kukureya gets an 8 from me. I thought he's been playing really well lately. Played really well tonight again. Gets stuck in, does his work defensively, gets forward, far more positive than he was at the start of the season. It's amazing what a bit of confidence and a bit of faith can do. And I had no faith in him, and I had no confidence in him. So well done him, and well done Pochettino for having that confidence and that faith. Just in front of them, Kai Sado gets a 7.5. Thought he was excellent again tonight, really showing what a player he is. And Conor Gallagher, he's my Chelsea man of the match with 8.5, the same as Trev, but he just edges it. The lad was everywhere. He gave away one bad ball from what I can remember when he played it out defence, and they broke against us. Could have been costly, but it wasn't. But other than that, the lad was absolutely superb, both forward and defensively. In front of them, we had Mudryk on the left-hand side. Let's hope he's not the only Ukrainian that's to go home early with concussion this week. On Saturday night, I'm talking about, obviously. He gets a 6.5. Cole Palmer gets an 8. What a header. A really good, hard-working performance, both defensively and going forward. Madueke gets a 5. He wasn't really in the game. Wasn't doing much defensively and wasn't really involved getting forward. Really hot and cold with him, isn't it? On his day, he's unplayable. And on tonight, just a bit of a waste of space, really. Up front, Nicholas Jackson's going to get a 7. Bad miss, disallowed goal, worked hard, looks out of it sometimes, but on 2 or 3 occasions his hold-up play was excellent. He just needs to be more consistent in front of goal. There was one there where he went round the goalkeeper. The first touch, his momentum was going to take him past the keeper, and it took him out to the corner flag. So, but I'm not going to lay into him too much. So yeah, the referee weren't kind to us. The VAR wasn't kind to us. Of course, we had a penalty given and then taken away by the referee on Cucurella, and everything seemed to be conspiring against us. But no, we held on. Poch gets an 8. Thought his substitutions were good. Thought his line-up was good. Thought the way he motivated them was good. Thought his tactics were as good as you can get. And a couple of times he made little changes that brought us back into the game. So well done to Poch. I don't score the substitutes, but Nkunku looked the real deal. And Reece James looked a proper Wally. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Let me have your thoughts. That's why I do these. And please subscribe to the channel. And speak to you soon. Up to Chelsea.